Hello again, Pirate fans. Are you ready for some Dover Pirate football right here on the Arkansas Sports Network? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Arkansas Sports Network on Facebook and on YouTube, and share it with all of your friends and family and let them know what the Arkansas Sports Network is doing for Dover football. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Arkansas Tech University, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Tyson Foods, by Rose Drug of Dover, by Lynch Farms, and by Dr. K Orthodontics. Now let's send it out to the voice of the Dover Pirates. Here's Jaran Miller.
For the Apaches will be number 6, Brian.
Right, I'd like to welcome everybody here to John Needham Stadium as your Dover Pirates get ready to take on a red-hot Pottsville Apaches team. Pottsville is in the 2 spot right now for the conference title. They're trying to hold on to that. They've had 2 big wins back-to-back over the last few weeks. A big win over Clinton last week, and we've got the opening kickoff right here. That's going to be taken by Drew Masters. He goes over the right side. That's one thing you don't want to do is kick it off to these Dover Pirates. That's one of our most explosive plays all season long is on our kick returns. And it's a pretty good pickup right there. It drops over to the 30. Going to be marked down at the 30. Where do we put it at? 32? 32-yard line. Anyways, I was saying they took down Lamar on a last-second play. I believe that was Nico Ibarra who ran it in for a touchdown a few weeks back to kind of get things going for Pottsville and kind of get them back on track. They'd kind of been red hot, or kind of hot and cold, I should say. And after that game, they really just stepped up and have been taking care of business and looked good doing it. First play from scrimmage is Kenny Ketcherside, and he's got a nice pickup. He gets all the way up to the 37, a pickup of 5.
And assisted by number 78, Trenton New. Want to spot it at the 37-yard line.
So 2nd and 5 for your Dover Pirates.
It's like a busted play there, bad snap.
The loose ball was recovered by Dover.
We're on top of the booth tonight, so bear with us. We're trying to write down some stats for you, and we have no light up here basically, unless we face backwards. And then the lights from the opposite side kind of light up our pages, but it's going to be a little bit tough. So got a loss there of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 34 of Dover, I should say. Sorry. Shotgun snap. Renfro back to throw. He's now going to scramble out of the pocket. He's got some people coming up. He's going to try to get a comeback. It's a tip drill, and who is that? Colton Sheffield goes and gets the ball. What a great job staying with the play, going and getting that ball. That was dangerous as it popped up in the air, but Sheffield took it away from the defender. It was a great job. They're all the way up to the Dover 49, a pickup of 15 on the play.
Yeah, that was great by Sheffield because it looked like the defender would have had open field ahead of him, as Sheffield would not have done that.
2-by-2 formation. It's a high snap. Renfro makes some men miss, though. He gets outside, sticks his foot in the ground, makes another man miss. He's going to pick up about 6 on this play. Nice scramble over the right side by Wyatt Renfro, the sophomore for your Dover Pirates. Pickup of 6, and we've got a fumble at the end, apparently. As you hear the PA announcer also kind of surprised. We couldn't see it from this angle very well. And that's kind of what last year we come over here.
The Apache 46.
The Pirates were on that huge losing streak at that time, and we had our best offensive game of the season. We fumbled 1 in the goal line. I'm just going to say he was across. I don't know. It was really close. They said he wasn't. Killed 1 drive. So looks like we've already lost control of the ball here a few times. Pirates need to definitely make that a point of emphasis because we've definitely lost the turnover margin. I would say every game since the Atkins game. Every game we've lost the turnover margin. So it's been an issue. See if we can clean that up, and maybe that'll be the only one we have.
There's been plenty of times the offense has been in scoring position, and like you said, they end up turning the ball over, and that just – you got to win that battle. That aspect of the game you cannot lose.
So we've got 2nd and about 9. Got a handoff on a little end around out of the wing tee. We've got a flag in the secondary.
Number 10, Kobe
I think it might be holding. We'll see the official call in just a moment. It is holding on the offense, Pottsville. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Remains 2nd down.
2nd and 9 is going to turn into 2nd and looks like about 16.
40-yard line.
So they've got to get all the way to the Dover 44 for a first down.
15.
2nd and 16. They're going to fake it up the middle, little option. Quarterback's got it the outside, and that's something that we've given up all year long. This is going to be a touchdown for number 9, Eli Mason. He's going to rumble 60 yards untouched. And it's 6-0 for the Pottsville Apaches. Great carry there and great job getting the edge, some good blocking on the edge, and Dover didn't get much resistance around that end that time.
Yeah, throughout the season, the outside has definitely been the opposing team's moneymaker for the Pirates. They've had a couple of, they've showed some tough stops, and the Apaches were able to get round free on that one.
Going for 2. It's going to be a little option pitch on a wing tee, and Dover does a great job getting in there. We've got Eli Jacobs, and I think the first man through was Drew Masters, 22. So the 2-point fail, 6-0, 8:51 to go in the first. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back with the second Dover drive right after this.
See me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
The Dover Pirates had we're back here at Pottsville. The Dover Pirates had a good first drive going. They had an heirloom legal first down, and then a great run by Wyatt Renfro on first down to pick up about 6, but he fumbled at the end of the play. Pottsville took over, and then about 3 plays later, they go 60 yards. Now they kick it off to Brantley Craig. He took one back to the house last year. This time they trip him down. Great coverage by the Apaches. Number 24, Eli Adkins on the tackle.
Tripped up by number 24, Eli
So,
Adkins.
Dover Pirates fixing to get their 5th play of the game.
1st and 10 for Dover.
On offense, ball's going to start this time at the 23-yard line.
At the 22-yard line.
Maybe it's the 22. Looks like it was between it a little bit there. The stick says 23. We're going to go with that. Wyatt Renfro on quarterback read. He tries to get the outside. He gets quite a bit, though. He gets popped from behind. Pops him forward, though. He'll get another yard added on at the end. He gets all the way up to the 33-yard line.
That was pretty good open field
It's
blocking.
going to be a 1st and 10. So he gets up to the 33. It's an heirloom legal 1st and 10. Yeah, Blake Garrett, you were saying that was a pretty good block on that time. It really was, and that replay held him just long enough.
Oh, goodness.
And now we got a snap over the head. Renfro's got to get on it. He tries to run with it. He's going to be plowed down right there about the 15, 16-yard line. And the Dover Pirates continue to shoot themselves in the foot. That run will be accredited to
All the
Renfro.
way back to the 16-yard
They'll put it on the 16. That's a loss of 17 yards.
Going to bring up second down and long.
Second and, was that 26? 16 on top of 10. Yes, sir. 7:58 to go. 6-0. Pirates in a deep hole here. Let's see if they can string together a couple of big plays here. Make fourth down manageable. High snap. He brings it in, though. He finds Masters on a slant. He does a spin move, breaks another tackle. Then he falls forward with a host of Pottsville Apaches on his back. He gets all the way up inside the 25 up to the 26-yard line. Nice play.
Brought down by number 78.
Good job after the
Trenton
catch
Reed. Brings up third down.
by Masters. Ten-yard pickup that time. So, 3rd and 16. Got a 2-by-2 formation. Catcher side's the tailback. Masters comes in motion. They're going to throw it a little bit outside the slot in the corner there. Tried to jump around a little bit. He was trying to get it to Callens. It falls incomplete.
Brings up fourth down.
If he could have caught that ball, he might have had a little room to wiggle free on the outside with a reverse pivot back to the sideline. But it's fourth down. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, it is fourth down. Haven't changed it on the scoreboard just yet. But Brantley Craig back. They got a man back at the 40 for Pottsville. It's a pretty good snap. Craig's got plenty of time. He kicks this one up end over end. It's a little bit short. Takes a Pottsville bounce, and Gunnar Harmon, Johnny on the spot to grab it and down it down right there. But it looks like it's going to be starting field position will be on the 46-yard line of Dover.
46-yard line.
So Pottsville just went 60 on their last drive after a holding penalty had backed them up. Now they've only got 46 yards between them and pay dirt. Play number 4 for the Pottsville Apaches, starting at the 46 of Dover. Wing T formation. They're going to hand it to the fullback on a dive. There's another holding type penalty thrown down. We'll see what the actual call is. Looks like Brody Lovell, 57, got the tackle. Villarreal.
Down by number 67, Alec Beck.
That was 67. I thought that looked like Beck, but I thought, well, I'm not used to seeing him play D-line a whole lot.
Yeah, it was.
So Brody Lovell is who I thought it was, but it was 67, unless the PA announcer missed it, because I do see 57 out there.
I can't tell.
We'll get some clarification here in just a moment when they move around a little bit more. Did we get a call yet? I'm trying to write these yardage down from Villarreal. Face mask on the Pirates. This one's going to go against Dover. Going to add 10 to it from there.
Looks like Gunnar Harmon's
5
the
yard.
one out there.
Well, Harmon's 55.
Down.
It was 67 or 57 on the
First down
tackle.
and 1.
It's 57. It's unless they've already checked one out, I don't think they substituted after the first play. I believe that was Brody Lovell. But that number, for some reason, kind of tails off a little bit. It kind of looks like a 6 sometimes if you can't see it well. So they're going to get the ball all the way up at the 37-yard line. It was second and 1.
Bryson Villarreal.
Good tackle by Matthew Honeycutt.
Brought down by number 33.
They give it back to Villarreal.
Matthew Honeycutt. First down, Pottsville.
He gets the first down this time.
Gonna
Back-to-back
mark it at the
carries from
34-yard
Villarreal.
line of the Pirates.
Ball's now at the 34. Pottsville. Lots of tight ends, lots of H-backs. Now they got one in motion. They fake the dive. This is what they scored a touchdown on. Quarterback goes around the edge. Pirates are able to finally get him down. That was Mason adding to his totals. They're going to get all the way down to the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17 on the play. And another first down for the Pottsville Apaches. Dover needs to try to hold them here. They've been a lot, but they need to try to hold them and forced them to go for it on a 4th down, forced them to possibly try some type of field goal attempt. I know they went for 2 on their extra point, so I'm not sure if they have a strong kicking game, but we'll see. Mason is the tailback, or I'm sorry, he's the quarterback. They fake it to the dive, and they hand it on an end around to one of their bigger running backs, 25. That was Nico Ibarra. And Ibarra, I've got to call him several years in a row. I remember him in basketball. As a sophomore, he pulled his hamstring and didn't get to play a whole lot. He really is a good little point guard. If I remember right, I think maybe he just kind of focuses on football now, but I could be wrong with that. He could be back here. I would think he will play his senior year when football's over. Seems like he did play as a junior. I remember Brad Caldwell was telling me about somebody that kind of focused on just football. I could be wrong with Ibarra, though. He's a good athlete. He had that big touchdown. That's a wow, right up the middle to Villarreal. And Villarreal looked impressive on that run. He was up through the middle of the defense where most of them even knew what was going on. Nice run. It was a 10-yard touchdown run. Going to throw it up a little slant, and they get it. Good job getting it over the defense underneath. Mason gets it to number 3, Jackson Furr. And it's 12, make it 14-0 Pottsville Apaches. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on ASN.
Yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3Autosales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
All right, we're back here at John Needham Stadium in Pottsville as the Apaches take a 14-0 lead with 4:39 to go in the first. Kickoff. They're definitely going to let them try it tonight, and this is the 3rd time the Pirates have an opportunity. Oh, they got a wall block. That's Drew Masters. He's down the side. He will get run down, and a big hit going out of bounds by number 10, Colby Stevenson. What a great return by Drew Masters, and that's why most teams have decided to quit kicking it to us, because you get those athletes in space like Drew Masters and Brantley Craig, and that's kind of what happens a lot of the time. So they did a good job the first 2 times. This time, Masters.
44.
This time, Masters, if he stepped out of the 44, where did he get hit? After the step out? It was a good pop. In the round. Now they get Craig outside. Now he gets vertical. He turns the body a little bit as he takes the pop.
6,
He'll get down to the 39.
On the carry.
After a big return like that, you really want to see your offense able to capitalize and drop the ball down, and let's see them put it in the end zone here.
Yep, I agree. So first carry was to Craig on an end around. He picks up 5. 2nd and 5. Oh, got a football on the ground. He's going to be swarmed down from there. Dover's got to quit kicking themselves in the foot. Shooting themselves in the foot. Looks like he lost all back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll give him a 5-yard loss.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
44, 3rd and 11. We'll see if the Pirates, this is 2-down territory. We'll see if we can get maybe half of it back, make a 4th and manageable. Renfro got a lot of pressure up the middle. He's going to roll out. He's got a man open. He jumped up in front of the intended receiver, I believe. 2 routes kind of in the same spot. A little bit of confusion there. I feel like Callens, number 21, the deeper man, was sitting there waiting on it. Of course, the underneath guy didn't know that. He tried to catch one from behind. Goes through his hands. So it's 4th and 11. We got a 3-by-1 formation. Craig is the wide receiver, split out to the left. Trips to the right. Masters is the man in the middle over there. Catcher side's the tailback.
Timeout, Dover.
Timeout, Dover. We'll take one with them. We'll be back on ASN right after this.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Back here at Pottsville, 14-0. Dover trying to go for it here on 4th and 11. Had a great kick return by Drew Masters to set him up on the Pottsville 44. Then we had a nice run on an end around from Craig that got 5 yards, almost 6. But then we had a snap on the ground or a fumble off the snap. Renfro, he's got a man up the seam. That's Sheffield. He gets his second catch of the day. Great pass right there on a little vertical up the seam to Colton Sheffield. He's going to get down right at the 25-yard line, it looks like. Great job on 4th and 11 to pick that up.
At the 25-yard line.
That is a pickup of 19 on the play. They actually put it on the 24, so make it a 20-yard pickup. 1st and 10 at the Pottsville 24. They're going to hand it to catcher side. Catcher side had a big game against Pottsville last year. They're showing more of it tonight. He rumbles for another heirloom legal first down. Back-to-back heirloom legal first downs, and the Pirates are trying to get their first Rose Drugga Dover touchdown. They're down to the 9. Turnovers have been the only thing to stop them so far. Timeout Pottsville. We'll be back with all the action right after this.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
First and goal. Pirates setting up pretty here. We've got a 2-by-2 formation. You got Sheffield, and I believe that's Callens on the far side. Masters now comes out of the slot in motion from this side. They hand it to him on the end around. He's dumped down. Pottsville was ready for it that time. It'll back him up. Loss of 2, I believe, on the play.
Down by number 55.
Let's see where they put it. They put it at the 11. So a loss of 2. Still second. It's still second and goal. So here we go. Pirates up to the line. Catcher side's the tailback. They're trying to draw them off sides. They're not actually set yet. They get back. No encroachment. To 2-by-2. Now he moves catcher side over to the near side of us. Here comes Callens in motion. I like that. He gets it. Got to get. Oh, it's a fake. Renfro kept it. He's over to the right. I don't know if he actually gained any yardage. Looks like he's going to be close to the original line. He might have got the 10. He did. So it's a 1-yard pickup. Good job on the fake, though. We've handed that off to Callens a few times recently. He scored on a 2-point conversion.
At the 10.
I believe that was 2 weeks ago. So 1-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Renfro looking to pass. Sets his feet, throws over the middle, and Colton Sheffield pulls one from behind. Touchdown, Dover Pirates, 14-6 with 1:28 to go in the first period. Renfro finds Sheffield in the middle of the end zone, right in the middle of the heart of that defense. He goes up, it's a little behind, has to adjust his body, he snags it. And we've seen Colton Sheffield kind of grow up the last 3 or 4 weeks offensively. He's really been a weapon late in games, getting open, and he seems like he does a great job of throttling down in that zone. 2-point attempt right now. Renfro He's looking to pass. It's a flag route to the corner. Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds. I thought he got a foot in.
Looked like
Get a
touchdown
replay. Do we have a replay set up?
The score, Pottsville 14, Dover 6.
I have to look. Well, you'll have to rewind that one if you're watching from home right now. Maybe he didn't. Hard to tell, but I thought maybe he got one in. It was a great pass, a little long. Craig did what he could, try to bring it in. 14-6, though. Your Pirates, once again, having one of their best offensive games of the year when they travel over here to Needham Field. We are playing Pottsville at Pottsville for the second year in a row because of conference realignment. That's the way it worked out. Great drive from your Pirates if they can stop putting the ball on the ground. I know me and you were talking about that, Blake, in our during the break. They would stop with these bad snaps and these fumbles off the snaps.
Yeah, because it goes back. Their first drive started off so good, and then
it really did.
A loose ball just to kill it.
Number 3.
Oh, you're 100% right. Got a lot of people watching. Dr. K kickoff all the way back to the 16 is where it's fielded. He goes over to 30. He's got a little room. They tripped up, though. He'll finally fall down at the 44-yard line of Pottsville. And that's where the Apaches are going to start.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line. Going to be a 1st and 10.
So this will be Pottsville's 9th play from the line of scrimmage. They've got 14 points already. This one at the 44. This is an end-around handoff from Mason to find a number out here shortly. He's swarmed down by a host of Pirates, a whole shipload of Pirates.
Number 24.
As our Wesley Burton, PA announcer at Dover, would like to say. Eli Atkins on that carry.
I'm going to point out right there, Landon Metters looks like he's playing outside linebacker. Did a great job setting the edge and forcing the runner back inside. That's how you stop the outside run.
That's right. That's what we got to do. We got to get better at because we've struggled with that this year. That ball is all the way up now to the 47. A pickup of 3 for Atkins. Number 10 goes in motion. They hand it on the dial, or did the quarterback keep? He did. And he gets popped pretty well. He has to pay for that one. But it's a nice pickup. He gets all the way to the Dover 47.
Stop short of the first down. I'm going to mark it at the Dover 47.
It's going to be 3rd and about 1.
I'm going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
6-yard pickup for Mason.
Big number 67, Alex Beck, is going to check into the game to try to beef up the defensive front there a little bit.
Good job by Eli Nason. This time he's gonna make a man miss in the hole, and I believe he's gonna outrun everybody.
Touchdown, Pottsville.
A couple times they've had some short yardage situations, and the Pirates able to let them bust free. That's a 47-yard touchdown run by Eli Mason on 3rd and 1. He's got a 60-yard touchdown and now a 47-yarder. And that's 107 yards on just those 2 carries, and he's got a few more carries on top of that. He's having a big night right now. Pottsville's had Player of the Week, or Tyson Player of the Week, multiple times here in a row. And he's putting up some big numbers. I don't know what's happening over at Dardanelle, or if Dover can salvage something here. But after the 2-point conversion by Stevenson, they take the lead 22-6. We'll be back right after this.
In Desark, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desark.
All right, we're back here at Pottsville. 22-6, the Apaches are up, having a big first quarter. That was the end of the first. We're now moving into quarter number 2. The time ran out on that run. Pottsville, they put a lot of pressure on you with Villarreal on that dive play. They like to hit you downhill, kind of like a Haskell does. You know, this Pottsville team, only team to give Haskell trouble this year. It was at Harmony Grove. I heard from our ASM producer for Pottsville that, and he doesn't normally say things like this, but he said that it was some of the worst home cooking he's ever experienced in his life. And he said he normally doesn't – he's not an apologist for his home team. He's not biased usually too much, you know. And he said it was pretty bad. They almost won that game. I don't remember the score, 28-25, something like that. But Haskell's unblemished, and the only chance to get them was Pottsville. Looks like they do have a fair catch called by Peyton Humphrey. He's able to get it, though.
That was a great catch.
Yeah. He made it a lot harder than it had to be, but at least he made it, right?
You pointed out Pottsville almost beat Harmony Grove. So far, they run the dive well, and they've got some good speed, and I can see why. They look to be a very strong offensive team.
Villarreal is very nice on the dive play. You got Ybarra, you got Mason. It's just a lot of trickeration, in that misdirection. I really love the wing tee in high school football, especially on this level. 4A and down especially. We're going to throw this one out to Callens. Callens has some room. He's going to have an heirloom legal first down. Great job by the Pirates to pick up a first down right there on first down. Started at the 38, got all the way up to the 49 of Dover. 11-yard pickup. Pirates, they threw a lot here recently, and it's starting to pay off a little bit, and they're starting to hit these. It's taken a while. That kind of changed to a passing offense mid-season when Renfro came back. We kind of were surprised a little bit when it first happened. Renfro first came back from a broken elbow on his non-throwing hand, and we took our lumps a little bit, but you're starting to see it kind of look a little crisper so far tonight. This time, Renfro tries to keep it, and he's brought down on a little keeper over the left side. Looks like a loss of 1. We'll call it 2nd and 11. Ball's now at the 48 of Dover. Pirates trying to get the play. There's 12 on the play clock. Plenty of time still. Catcher side's the tailback. Colton Sheffield split out wide right over here. It's a 3-by-1. He looks a player off. He goes deep. That one falls harmlessly to the turf. It was a nice little pump fake, a little hitch and go, and trying to get Callens, and Masters was also in the area. I will say I have noticed a lot of the Pirate formations, they kind of run together a lot of times. That can get you in trouble at times. We almost saw an interception on the first pass completed today that was deflected, and then a Pirate was able to go get it. And we had another one where a guy thought it was to him. He put his hand in front of it, and I think the other man would have easily grabbed it. Renfro running for his life this time. He sails that one over the head of his intended receiver, Timothy Callens. It's now going to be 3rd and 11.
Brings up 4th down and 11.
Ball still at the Dover 48. When we're talking about crisp passing plays, we got back-to-back incompletions.
Back deep for Pottsville is number 29, Jaden Harris.
Looks like Brantley Craig's in to kick it away. That snap kind of floated, but there's no rush at all. Much better kick this time, a lot more air to it. And it takes a great Dover bounce. If it'll stop right there, get on that ball. It goes into – he touched it. They say it goes into the end zone. Wow, I think he was thinking he downed it and then just let it go. But you gotta not do that. You can't give any kind of, doubt right there in that situation. So they're gonna give him the ball at the 20-yard line. Drew Masters was the gunner, I believe. He did his best attempt. That ball rose into the end zone after he touches it at the half-yard line. Here we go. Pottsville Apaches have been explosive so far on offense. This is just their 12th play. They've scored 3 TDs already. Looking for more. Got a pass. Very rare. He hangs it up a little bit, and he drops it. coverage by Jaden Morris, and he's proven to be maybe our top corner over the last few weeks.
Yeah, he's got thrown into the fire, I'd say about 3 weeks ago, and ever since then, he's really helped the Pirates out in the pass defense, and he's able to make plays like that, last minute stick his hand in there and cause a drop pass.
Trying to find Kobe Stevenson, incomplete. 2nd and 10, ball still on the 20. I expect a little option off a fake dive. We'll see. Man, they give it to the dive. He's going to have a first down. Villarreal picks up about 14.
7,
see the official mark. Villarreal, nice carry. He's really been going off lately. 206 yards, I want to say, last week against Clinton. I heard 6 touchdowns. If that is correct, that is impressive. 34-yard line. He picks up 14 on the carry. 1st and 10. See if the Pirates can hold them. This time it's a fake. Quarterback reverse pivot. Throws it out. It's a little low. Hard to pick that one up. Trying to hit the big sophomore, number 33, Landon McNeely. McNeely is a big old boy. He played a lot of running back last season for the Apaches. He stepped up early as a 9th grader in the last couple games at least. And on this night, we had Talvin Level step up for us, Drew Masters, both 9th graders. They had a great night over here at Pottsville. And also number 33 and number 44, which I'm not sure what he's at now for Pottsville, stepped up for them and also had great nights. This time in and around to Ybarra. He finds a seam. He's got a lot of green grass. Pirates have one man that has a chance. That's Zane Eby. He was gaining on him a little bit, but not enough.
Number 25, Nico Ybarra.
Nico Ybarra goes 66 yards for the touchdown. Explosive play after explosive play after explosive play.
Yeah, and that little end-around dive has probably been the most successful play for Pottsville all night. I think they've scored twice on it now, and they run the ball so strong it's hard to tell who's got it and where it's going.
That was a great run that time by Ybarra. He went around that right side, and then he just cut it back, and there was just you could see the hole through the entire defense, and he went right down it. When they show you those replays on NFL and they put the line where the running back runs, that's Ybarra on the end, and he runs over a man, does not get in, though. Pirates are able to hold him. 28-6. But you know what I'm talking about, where they put the line and kind of track
they draw
them?
it up right for you.
You can see the spotlight right through that Dover line, and he saw it. Great vision by Nico Ybarra. So we'll take a 15-second break. We'll be back right after this.
See me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
We're back here at John Needham Stadium. 14 plays from scrimmage for Pottsville, 4 touchdowns. They have been explosive. They've had a 60-yard touchdown run by Mason, a 7-yard runner by Villarreal, a 47-yard by Nason, and a 66-yard by Ybarra. This time they decide to kick it to the up man, trying to shut down the Dover explosive kick return game. Callens has to fair catch it.
No return.
They'll give it to him right around the 35-yard line. Looks like he's going to put it on the left foot at the 33.
Dover, it's their own 33-yard line.
This is play number 21 for the Pirates from scrimmage. Actually 22 after the punt. So quarterback power to Renfro. He looked good that time. Was that Renfro at quarterback, or was he a Wildcat? I believe it was.
Oh, yeah, it was Renfro.
Yeah, he took off that time. Nice burst. Good defense for Pottsville, but they do pick up,
going to bring up 2nd down.
5 yards.
Renfro so far throughout the year has been an excellent runner.
He really is. He really, to me, looks like a natural running back playing quarterback. He's done a good job at quarterback. Here he goes again. It's another little power play. He tries to look at that. He kind of slithers through over the 40. They'll mark him down right at the 40, it looks like, the near line judge.
Draw down by number
That's where
5,
they'll put it.
Trip Price.
Put the nose a little bit back,
Gonna
but
bring up third down
pick
at
up a
the
2 on the
40.
play.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 at the 40. Let's see what the Pirates can draw up on 3rd down here. Catch your sides to tailback. They're going to hand it to him. He needs to get – oh, they fake it. Mount should have given it that time. I don't know if it was a true read or not. It might have been a fake the whole way. Pottsville pulls him down in the backfield for a big loss.
Renfro on the carry. Drop for a loss.
Kenny Ketchstad's really had a lot of success against these Apaches. I'd like to see him maybe get a few more carries there. I think he might have got it. Hard to see, though. Don't know how the guys would react. A lot of them read that football. We're in here punting now. So after 3 straight runs by Renfro, the Pottsville Apaches hold. That's a fumble on a muffed punt return. They get back on it. That was number 29, Jaden Harris. He gets back on top of it, though. Ball's at the 28. So play number 15 now for the Apaches. Starting from their own 28-yard line. Dover needs a big stop right now with 7:51 to go in the first half. See if they can get the ball back, go down and get a touchdown. Jaden Morris looks like he's going to line up on the big tight end, number 33, who kind of plays all over the place. They're back to pass. It gets hit as he released. If the Pirates will turn around, they'll have an opportunity. They're going to call pass interference on Maddox Crocker. That ball was hung up in the air, but we do have a hit on the quarterback. If they say the ball was actually touched, you can hit everybody because it's a deflection. I bet they're going to say he was just hit and it come out wobbly. And the ball wasn't actually touched.
Pass interference.
And that is correct. Pass interference, 15-yard penalty, and a first down.
An automatic first down.
To be fair on the defender there, it looked like the ball was underthrown a little bit.
It was. Because it got hit. I mean, you're kind of left out to dry.
Yeah, there's just nothing. It's a lose-lose situation for you there.
They're going to move the ball from the 28 up to the 43. Be another first down for Pottsville. Looks like they're ready to run here. We'll see. The dive play, he gets free. That's Villarreal. Pirates drag him down. That was Matthew Honeycutt. I believe Jaden Morris kind of helped. But not after a big first down. They go from the 43 of Pottsville to the Pirate 42-yard line. Pickup of 15 on the play. So, 42 of Dover. Here come the Apaches. It's another handoff on the dive. Went down quick this time.
Villarreal.
Much better job. You got Jacob Baggett in there, playing hard right there on the point of attack. Him and Hudson Metz.
Draw down by
I personally feel like Hudson Metz could be a very good nose guard right on top of the ball, on a zero shade right there. And
no gain.
Quick. I remember we had a guy named Daniel Rawlings that played that a lot. Graduated around 04, 05, somewhere around there. He was a quick little nose guard. I played a lot of softball with Daniel over the years, and we played in the alumni football game together. Good running back for us in year 2. Back to pass is Nason. He's got a man. Almost got fought off from another Apache, but that's number 10, Colby Stevenson. He runs underneath that one, and it's a great job there by the Apaches. A 42-yard bomb, and all their touchdowns other than a 7-yarder from Villarreal have been super explosive.
That's tough for Kenny. There's been 2 times he was right there. He was just a little late, and they were able to get the pass off. And
34-6 with 6:30 to go in the first half. Here comes the 2-point attempt. They've got 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Pirates putting a lot of pressure on the defense, and this throw goes over the head of the intended receiver. Mason's having to run for his life that time. Good pressure by the Pirates. It's no good. 34-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds on ASN.
Pottsville 34.
Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
All right, we're back here at Pottsville. 34-6, the Pottsville Apaches have taken a commanding lead with 6:30 to go in the half. They've been kicking it deep until the last time after a great run by Masters. They kicked it short. Timothy Callens had to fair catch it. Let's see what they decide to do this time. If they go back deep again or they continue to kind of squib it and kick it short. That's what they'll do. It's going to go out of bounds. Hopefully, it's going to die out. Almost have it. Apache had a chance. It'll be a penalty. We normally get it at the 35, but it's shy of the 35. So it goes out at the 41, and it'll be a 5-yard penalty from there. It should be give us the ball at the 46, I do believe.
Be Dover football.
I guess not. We had some weird stuff over at Dover where they were, if it was short of the 35, they would give you a 5-yard penalty from where they marked it. So if it went out of the 38, he is finally going to mark it 5 now. Should get it at the 46. There we go. Looked like he was going to put it at the 41. He's just getting there to mark it off. Well, I jumped the gun that time. That's on me. 34-6, 6:30 to go. Masters comes in motion. They give it to him. Good job coming up in the slot area. They fumbled at the end. Pottsville's on it. Pottsville Apache football, or are they going to say he's down? They're going to say he was down. Thank goodness for Dover's sake.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down 8.
So it's going to be a 2-yard pickup. Pirates on the 48. Nice throw, and that's Sheffield. He again has to turn the body to snag one. He's showing off the hands. Good job by the Pirates there to pick up an heirloom legal 1st down.
Yeah, Sheffield probably having one of his best games of the season.
Oh, he is by far in the first half. He's caught some late, but now he's really done a good job early in the game and has that touchdown as well to go with it. That was a 10-yard pickup. Ball's on the 38, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. That's catcher side. He keeps the legs churning. Oh, a little bit of a late hit by McNeely. Nothing called. Plus we'll get away with that one. Ball's up to the 35 now. 3-yard pickup.
Gain of 4, going to bring up 2nd down 6.
After the pickup of 3, Renfro rolls to his left. He finds Drew Masters, I believe. You can tell when he catches the ball, he just looks different. He's an athlete. Great job to throttle down in the open area and stick his foot in the ground and get upfield and make a man miss after the catch. He's up to the 20, 15-yard pickup, and that's an heirloom legal 1st down for your Dover Pirates.
Early on in the season when they had Masters predominantly back in the backfield, I liked him as a running back, but I really think receiver's the position for him.
I like him everywhere. He's just an athlete. Get him the ball. I agree, though. He looks good as a receiver. We got Craig over here in single coverage. We'll see if the safety bails out. The safety's looking the other way, and they're going to throw the other way. Almost a pick 6 opportunity, trying to jump the route. It's broken up. It falls harmlessly to the turf, though. We'll replay. We'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 20. 4:30 to go. 34-6. Still getting code?
Oh, no.
Oh, my producer's got a blanket on. I think he's doing all right. Nice job out in the Masters, and there he goes again, showing off, making people miss. The one thing he's got to watch, and we've seen it kind of come, late hit, and Gunnar Harmon's not going to put up with that. Should be a penalty on both of them. Let's see if Harmon is the only one that gets caught, though, since he's the last man. Sometimes that happens. But, yeah, Masters got up, and the Pottsville Apache shoved him, knocked the ball out of his hand after the play was way over. And Harmon, you got to appreciate your man sticking up for his skill guys. Let's see if it's a penalty on both teams.
Throughout the night, I've kind of seen a few guys walk up to each other here and there. Look like they've been chirping back and forth, and tension's got a little too high right there.
It was originally a pickup of about 10 on the play, maybe 12. Or 10 is what I should say. Let's see what we got. It was real close to a Dover Pirate first down before the extracurricular. We've got unsportsmanlike on Pottsville and unsportsmanlike against Dover. These two will be offsetting.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Dover. Penalties offset.
Pottsville's happy. Their fans are happy that it wasn't just their guy. That was kind of a weird fan reaction that time. So, they're going to replay the hold down. I do not like that. Because after the play, they shouldn't replay the down. Cox is throwing a fit, rightfully so, trying to get some explanation from the ref. It was after the play. Back to the 10-yard line. They're moving us back to the, I don't know. He's got the ball in his hand.
It looks like the officials aren't sure what to do.
He don't know what's going on. It's at the 18 now. First and down, we had an incomplete pass. Then on second down, we threw it out to Masters, who picked up 10, and then we had the penalty. Now somehow we've got the ball on the 18. So still second down. Or they got first down on the sticks. I don't know. It's pandemonium in Pottsville. Catcher side. Back, they get the pass out to Masters. He makes another guy miss. Slips through a couple more as he goes down, and man, he looks really good with the ball in his arms. If he could tighten up that's what I was going to talk about a minute ago.
Going to mark it at the 14.
Now we've got a marker.
Second and goal.
Maybe they can get it on Pottsville and kind of make up for what just happened, because it was definitely not correct. There's no marker. Got a fumble. Dover finally gets on it.
Loose ball was recovered by Dover.
I'm very confused because they were calling that second and goal.
Even the announcers said,
now they're saying third and goal.
Back to the
at the 26. My stats have gone out the window. They were perfect up to that point. So, third and go from the 25. Or was there a situation where they were – I've never seen that because one unsportsmanlike is the same as the other yardage-wise. They always cancel each other out. Got to throw it deep. He's got a man. That's Masters. He goes up, gets his hands on it, can't pull it in. Grabbing his head, his helmet. He can't believe it. Almost made a spectacular play. Fourth down. We're going to have to throw it to the goal line again. Yeah, this is incredible. From the 20 to the 10, it should have been a first down. Instead, they back us up 8 yards and say it's first and goal. I need clarification. Same play. Masters, he Guy hitting the back a little early.
Pass.
No flag.
For number 20,
It's pretty clean there. It was about the same, Tom. Fourth and go at the 25.
Coach
Last
last
year we're going into the goal line. Kenny Ketcherside, I believe he was across. They called it a fumble. We had a bunch of momentum. It was still a close game at that point. We were driving on them. It would have been our second or third touchdown of the first half. And I don't know. We're going to Dover. We're going to play at Dover next year, though. I know that much. So 1st and 10 with 2:54 to go in the first half. 34-6 Pottsville. Let's see if Dover shows some fire here. It's a pass. Defended well by Zane Eby. Good job. Dropped by number 3, Jackson Furr. But he definitely was being affected there by Eby, who played good coverage. Zane Eby, Tom, as a 4.51. He was the man running down Ybarra on that play earlier. Just didn't have enough juice to get all the way to him. Him and Craig both been Tom to 4.51. I will say so far Craig looks like he can run in pads a little quicker, but Zane Eby very fast out there. It's a nice run this time up the middle by Villarreal, I should say.
Brought down by number 20.
Going to bring up a 3rd and short, though.
Stop short of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
Quarterback keeps. He's finally
number 9,
ripped down.
Ryan Mason on the carry.
That's a good job by George. Ty George, number 40.
First down for the Apaches. Going to mark it at the 37.
Ty George, another sophomore, making good plays. It was a nice tackle that time. Enough for a first down, though. Got offsides on Pottsville, looks like. Going to back them up 5. They'll replay first down.
False start on the Apaches. Back them up 5 yards. Remains 1st and 15.
Back pass. This one's floated. Pirates not able to turn around. They're going to say it was clean. Close timing there.
Number 3, Jackson
Crocker and Eby in coverage. Crocker was the man as the corner. Eby was coming over as a safety that time. He might have got there a split second early. It was close, though. They say it's okay. 34-6 with 1:43 to go. 2nd and 15 coming up. Handoff up the middle. That's Villarreal. He's got a man to beat. That's Eby. Tries a stiff arm, but Eby's able to pull him down.
Number 7.
Shows off the speed to get him down, but Villarreal with a great carry from the 33 of Pottsville gets all the way up to the Dover Pirate 26-yard line. Another explosive play for these Apaches. Villarreal showing why he had 206 yards last week. He's very explosive on that dive play. Ain't afraid to hit the hole like he shot out of a cannon. Nice pass. That's Villarreal again. Another big gain.
Mason's pass complete to number 7, Bryson Villarreal. 1st and goal for the Apaches at the 6-yard line.
That was a pickup of 19. Got a flag right here. It might be a face mask on Dover.
Villarreal stopped short.
They give it to Villarreal. Let
You have
him
a flag on the play.
continuing to ride Villarreal on this drive. Let's get the flag.
Personal foul, face mask against Dover. They half the distance to goal and an automatic first down.
So half the distance to the goal. Going to move the ball from the 2 to the 1. After the 6-yard pickup by Villarreal. So second and go now. I'm sorry, still first and go. Still don't have a call. Looks like the Pirates stopped them. That was Nason.
Number 9, Eli Nason on the carry. Stopped short of the
Good
goal
job by the
line.
Pirates right there to stiffen a little bit.
Brings up second down.
This time they hand it to Villarreal, and he gets the payoff with the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown for Villarreal. And the route is on 40-6. If they can get an extra point here, they will invoke the mercy rule. With only 7 seconds left in the first half, it'll start the second half. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to go for 2, I believe. Nason goes back out there. It's a deflating game right now. These Pirates have had some good drives, and now they're able to pay off, finish them off most of the time. Going to throw it. Not a very good pass that time. It falls to the turf.
Conversion, no good.
Short of the intended receiver up the slot there. 40-6 with 7 seconds left in the first half. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
It's a time of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We're back. Back here at John Needham Stadium over at Pottsville. On a chilly, about a 57-degree night here. A little bit of wind blowing from the north to the southwest a little bit. Swirling a little as well. Now they decide to kick it off deep again. It's going to be short. Masters comes up and gets it. He'll take a knee at the 31.
Number 22, Drew Masters on the carry.
A little bit odd right there to see that.
Or on the return.
I don't know if they have been talking to him saying, hey, we're just going to take a knee after we get the ball back here. Maybe a little confusion on taking a knee right now. Maybe they were telling him to. You do get more injuries on a kick return than any other play, but it's also one of the better plays for the Pirates because they have a very good kick return team.
Yeah, all year
Masters just showed off tonight.
They've had very good special teams.
Definitely not in a victory top formation where you would take a knee. Let's see if they hand this off to catcher side up the gut. They're going to go back to throw. One up the seam. He's got Craig. He gets a big pop, but he holds on to it. No time left on the clock, though. He's down right at the 49. That was a pickup of
Pottsville 40,
18 on the play, 19. I'm trying to remember if it was at the 49 of Dover or the 49 of Pottsville. But 40-6, that's how the first half will end. We'll take a break. We'll come back, give you a little bit of stats and analysis, and then we'll have all the second half action for you after that. But we'll take a little bit of an extended break, and we'll be back right after this.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back here. We're going to give you a little bit of halftime analysis and a little bit of rundown of what's happened so far. Dover comes out with the ball. They get 5 yards on a run from catcher's side. They lose 3 on the next play. And then we have a pass to Colton Sheffield for 15 yards. Got an heirloom legal first down. After that, Renfro runs 6 yards on a nice run on first down, and then he fumbles. And Pottsville takes over. That kills that drive. Pottsville got the ball, and on their third play after a holding play that backed them up to the 40-yard line of Pottsville, Nason takes it on a little end around and goes 60 yards completely untouched for the first Pottsville Apache touchdown. 6-0. Two-point conversion was no good. The Pirates then get the ball back on their second drive. Got a 10-yard run by Renfro on the first down. Third down, or second and 26 after a penalty. Renfro hits Drew Masters on a 10-yard pass completion. Then we got an incompletion on third down. We had to turn it back over. Pottsville gets it.
Your parents would really
after a few plays.
If you would put them in.
Villarreal goes in from 7 yards out. They started that one on the 46 of Dover, so they had a short field, drove down. There was a 1st and 10 where Nason got loose and got 17 yards, and that was the bulk of that drive. Villarreal caps it off. Pirates get it back for their third possession, and it was their best drive of the night thus far. Started out with a Brantley Craig carry on an end around. Then we had a bad snap. We lost 5. We tried to get a pass over to Colton Sheffield, which was incomplete. Then Renfro hits Sheffield on a 20-yard gain. Then Kenny Ketcherside runs 15 yards up the middle on first down from the 24. Masters loses 2. Renfro gains a yard, and then on fourth down, that was 3rd and goal. I'm trying to remember if that was, it was, because we got a first down on that Kenny Ketcherside run. It was 3rd and goal, and Renfro finds Colton Sheffield running down the middle of the end zone, and he makes a nice catch. Had to adjust his body to go back behind him and get it for a 10-yard touchdown pass, and that's the only touchdown we've gotten tonight. Put the Dover Pirates on the board. Pottsville gets it back. Nason got another 47-yard run. Then they tacked on a 66-yard run by Ibarra later. And then they had a nice pass for 42 yards to Stevenson. And that's basically all she wrote. Later on, Ibarra tacked on. That's on another page here. But Ibarra tacks on I think it was Villarreal. Yeah, Villarreal. He ended up scoring later on after a nice run. Let's see if I find my notes here. I apologize. Villarreal went 41 yards on first down from the 33-yard line. Eventually hit him on a 6-yard pass, or a 19-yard pass. He got 6 after that. There was a penalty. Face mask on the Pirates, set him up half the distance to the goal, and he took it in from 1 yard out on 2nd and goal. And that wraps up the scoring in the first half. 40-6, Pottsville Apaches all over our Pirates. See if we can make some adjustments, see what happens in the second half. We'll take a extended break here, and we'll be back with all your second half action right after this on ASN.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, 0 jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3Autosales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
See me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
do it because we got 3 minutes.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Sales in Desark, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and top 5 dealer in the nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Desark.
Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
Of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
with this big lead, you kind of want that clock to roll. But Pirates going to have more opportunities here, get some more work for some guys. We've got Gavin Hampton in, the wide receiver on the far right. He's showed off a little bit here as of late. Got a pass up the seam. That was a little bit behind Sheffield. He's unable to pull that one in. There was some tight coverage there from, trying to see the number of the Apache.
22,
I think that's Villarreal, number 7. It was.
Brings up second down 10.
He was right on the hip of Sheffield, but there was an opportunity. Just a little bit late on that pass. We've seen Sheffield pull those down, though, all day long. See what we get on second down. You got Gavin Hampton way out right. You got Masters close to the line. Now he comes in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's not going to have much room, though. The Apaches do a good job of stringing it out. They'll pull him down. He looks like he's going to lose a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Pirates.
Alex Boats and number 33, Landon McNeely. 3rd and 11.
Wide riffle back to pass. He's got a scramble to his right. He finds Callens. Callens working his way back across the field. He makes some men miss. He's still up, still dragging tacklers. I love watching me some Timmy Callens, the sophomore. Great catch and run that time. Scoreboard says that it was at the 33. It gets all the way down to the 11, a pickup of 22 on the play. First and 10. We still have another chance for a first down. Renfro wanting to pass. He tries. Oh, he does. Masters goes down and gets one. That was impressive. I don't know how he snatched that off the turf.
Yeah, he was able to fall down and grab it and
move the ball down to the 5-yard line.
They backing up to the 5. He was inside the 5 at the 4 where the tackle was made. Not a great spot that time. 2nd and 4. Got a chance for a first down right at the 1-yard line. Renfro coming in from the far side after getting some instruction from Coach Cox. Got the play. Catcher side's a tailback. Let's see if Kenny can get some running room here between the tackles possibly. Look at Gunnar Harmon, see if he's ready to pull. He's not. It's straight up play down the middle. He led Sheffield that time. Sheffield does a great job trying to lean forward and almost a kind of a half dive.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ain't able to pull it in, though. 3rd and 4. There's a straight-up pass pro that time for the offensive line. Doing all we can with this win. Renfro looking to pass. He makes one man miss. Now he throws it. Somehow it slips past. Oh, is it a touchdown and then a fumble? It is. Is that Drew Masters, I believe, on the reception? Drew Masters catches it. Ball comes out, but they give the Dover Pirates a touchdown. They say he broke the goal line, had control. Great pass from Renfro to Masters. We're going to go for 2. 40-12 now. They did call a touchdown, right?
Yeah, 12 on the board.
Okay, now they added it. Stick still says 4 over there. 2-point conversion. They try to get Timothy Callens on a little in and out, a little wide this time. And you also got to think about that as a quarterback with this stiff wind blowing east to west. You know, the way you're throwing, you got that on you. You love it when you're trying to throw a deep fade route because it helps you out so much. But some of the shorter passes, it kind of, you know, you got to count for that ball kind of coming out of your hand quicker than normal. That one goes wide. But a great possession there as the Pirates go 33 yards and get the touchdown. Pirates 2-6 coming into this one. We've got one more game. It's going to be at Dover. It's going to be senior night next week as we play the Clinton Yellow Jackets. First time Clinton's been back in the conference for quite a while. We used to meet up quite often.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Will be a legal procedure penalty.
Clinton has really turned that program around Back in the 90s, they weren't that good most of the time. They got better in the 2000s, around 2010. They really started to pick things up. Became a ground-oriented team. Played tough defense. Always got some big boys on the line up in Clinton. Here, but as of late, they've really ratcheted up the offense. Their offense is very good this season. They lost 63-45 to CAC. Their defense has struggled a little this year, but I do believe their offense has really played well. Should be a good night over on senior night at Dover. We've still got football here, though, and the first team is in. They're going to have to score a touchdown and get a 2-point if they want to get the mercy rule invoked. That was Nason who flipped that one out to Ybarra. 40-12 with 7:33 to go. Hey, we want to thank all of our sponsors that we have. Lynch Farms. I want to give a shout out to Kyle and Shauna for supporting the Pirates. I want to thank Rose Drug of Dover. Other than that, all of our sponsors are from other teams, and they sponsor the entire ASN network of teams. I say other teams. There's a lot of sponsors that are major sponsors that sponsor all three of them, like Dr. K Orthopedics. That's one of them. Arkansas Tech University, Arkansas Army National Guard, D3 Auto, Razor Polish, Heirloom, and Tyson. Those are our majors. But each individual school, like Pottsville, I think they have 8 individual sponsors. Dover has 2. Dardanelle has 3 or 4, maybe 5. We've got a bunch of basketball coming up, and we've got 2 excellent teams over at Dover. Senior high boys and the senior high girls. We really think are going to have some excellent seasons this year, and we need some sponsors to jump on board with this so we can bring you Dover Pirate basketball right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. If you are interested in sponsoring and helping bring that, we would really appreciate it. You can contact us on Arkansas Sports Network on Facebook. You can just send us a message there. You can give me a call at 479-857-0810, or you can call our general manager, Brad Caldwell. Message him, message me. Let us know if you're interested in helping bring Dover Pirate basketball to the fans. And last year we were able to cover the Dover Pirates. It was so much fun. It was really fun getting back in the gym, playing a lot of basketball, and we covered every conference game, home and away. Covered a few of the non-conference early on, and of course we brought you all the tournament. We brought you the entire district tournament, the 3A, from Two Rivers last season on the Arkansas Sports Network, and it's a blast. It's fun getting into the gym. Getting to call 2 games in one night when you got the girls and then the boys followed up. And, man, like I've talked about in a few of our broadcasts before, this Dover programs really look good this season. We've got Mason scrambling. He's trying to go for another big touchdown. Pirates going to have to get him down right now. He's got a seam. He gets bumped out around the 1.
Number 9, Eli Mason.
I think he's going to be short of the goal line. But it's a pickup of about 50 yards. It will be 50 exactly. Great run. Nason has he had like a 41-yarder and a 67-yard runner in the first half. He's had a great night. Pirates had trouble finding that ball at times. We got a lot of options, a lot of misdirection out of this wing tee. Coach Russ over here, been doing it for a long time at Pottsville. He's taking that one's to Villarreal, and he has another touchdown. He's had 3 tonight. Having a big night. Not quite as good as last week, but he's got half of the touchdowns he had last week. 46-12. If they get the 2-point here, or an extra point, they will invoke the mercy rule. 4:46 to go. The third quarter seems to have gone kind of fast anyways. Let's see what happens. But back to the sponsorship in Dover Pirate basketball. The Lady Pirates, they return Abby Reams, an all-conference player. They return Logan Young, who was all conference as a freshman. She is a absolute stud. Abby Reams is a coach's dream. Nobody was going to outwork Abby Reams. And, of course, you've got a bunch of other underclassmen back. And we've got a transfer that came in that's probably about 5'8", 5'9". And she's an outside weapon. Really does a good job from the perimeter and helping facilitate, move the ball around. We've got some young players stepping up, and we've got a new coach this season. Coach Williams stepping in, and she's a great hire. Got a great pedigree behind her, and I'm excited about this girls' team. I really think they're going to contend for one of the top spots in the conference this season. And over on the boys with Coach Vire, Lane Standridge, who was a sophomore, he got thrust into action in early December as a starter. He grew up under fire. He's a great three-point specialist. He's got a lot of reach on him. He really plays well down low for the Pirates as well. Timothy Callens comes up and takes this one. He's going to get run out of bounds, though, around the 28, 29-yard line.
On the return.
Lane Standards is definitely one to be excited about this year as we come into his junior year. Him and Landon Canfield, both were sophomores. Canfield, the point guard, played all year at point guard. He's polished his game up a bunch. I've been talking to Vire. He's very excited about his potential. You could already see it if you're an avid fan or even a casual fan. You see the potential there with Canfield. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got Cody Vickers back for his senior year. Cody Vickers, man, he has the ability to take over games at times. Wyatt Renfro goes over to the left side, sticks his head down, shoulder down right there at the sticks, trying to pick up the first down. Looks like they are going to. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be a first down, heirloom legal first down for your Pirates.
39-yard line.
Like I said, Cody Vickers, Wesley Dale, a senior three-point specialist. I've seen him hit 6 threes in 1/2 last year. And I heard he did that a couple years before that as well. Had 5 or 6 threes in a game. Maybe 7. I don't know. It was something crazy like that. But all around, this Dover Pirate senior high boys team is going to be a lot better this season. Drew Masters on that team. He's very athletic. Landon Metter got a lot of playing time last year. He's kind of a 6th, 7th man on that team, and he's also going to help out. And I really think he's going to be a good facilitator. He kind of plays a post position. He's got that thicker body on him, and he can really handle the ball. He can dribble and do a lot of things, and they can really work him in those pick and rows. They love to run the pick and roll, have a guy come up from the baseline, give you a lot of options. When Dover's running that last season, they really were showing off, having some big games, and we're excited, but we need sponsors. We need sponsors to help bring that to you. We can't do any of this without sponsors. We work hard over here at the Arkansas Sports Network to bring you the best graphics you'll see in high school. We got an interception here as Renfro trying to find Sheffield and company.
By number 21.
Looks like number 21, Tyler Davis on the pick. He's brought down immediately after the catch, but it's going to be Pottsville Apache ball at the 41 of Pottsville.
At their own 41-yard line.
We're down to 3:17 left in the third quarter. But definitely give us a shout out, message us on Facebook, message me, message Brad Caldwell, our general manager, or message the Arkansas Sports Network directly. We'll get back with you, and we would love to have you come on board. Like I was saying, we really work hard over here. We try to bring you the best graphics you'll see in high school sports. We just spent all last week, or this week. Feels like last week. I barely slept, but got home late last night from Brooklyn, Arkansas, up right there at Jonesboro. We brought you the 4-H state volleyball tournament, and man, it was a blast up there. The staff at Brooklyn laid out the red carpet for us. They seen us last year. We did the 4-H state volleyball tournament. It was at Shiloh Christians High School in Springdale. They knew what they were getting with this. They like I said, they laid out the red carpet, and we're super excited for us to be there. We worked with their visual audio team there in the stadium, their students. It's a great program. Every high school, if they're able to do it, I feel like they need to have a VA program, because it's just really something that kids can kind of learn from and help them as they grow up and kind of get into college and use that as experience to help push them forward into those types of careers. These kids, they were all juniors. We had about 6 of them 4 or 6 of them, something like that, helping us, and they were outstanding and very advanced in what they do there. And we brought them in. Jaden Morris trying to make the tackle. He slips out of it.
Number 24.
End up being tackled by number 26 for the Pirates. That's senior Evan Clark. And anyways, we brought some of them up during some of our live games and let them kind of produce a little bit, or at least kind of gave them a tutorial of producing while we were live doing it. They loved it, and just an all-around great time. We got nothing but just amazing comments. Had parents coming up to us telling us. I talked to a couple players from Mena that came up to me and said, man, I never seen nothing like this. What y'all do is amazing. Everybody went to bed last night when we got back to the Airbnb, and I stayed up and watched the game over. You know, his granddaughter was on that team, and Valdivinos, and she was a great player for Mena. And said I was up till 2 a.m. in the morning watching it. They never seen anything like it. We really work our tails off and it's something that we're very proud of. So if you like what we're doing and you want to continue watching the Dover Pirates, we would love to have you come on as a sponsor so we can bring that to you. 1:13 left in the third. Got a backup quarterback in now, number 29, Jaden Harris.
Number 40, Tate Cobb.
Lots of backups in on offense now for the Apaches as they continue to keep a big lead here. Up 34 still.
3rd and 11.
Traded a touchdown apiece in the second half. I know the Pirates would like to get this ball back, see if they can get down and score some more touchdowns here. You know, it may be against backups, but the Pirates have some younger guys in. I know Gavin Hampton comes in, does a great job. Several guys come in and do that, and they're offsides this time. Legal procedure on the Apaches. But they have several guys that come in and kind of help out in these, late work, and
be a 5-yard penalty.
And you still got to go out there and you still got to execute. And you're gaining experience in game situations. There's young guys on the other side. They're trying to show off what they can do. You got young guys trickled in on your side, and you still got to go out there and execute. And it does nothing but build confidence. Last year, we hadn't won a game in 3 years. What happened this year? We come back. We got new guys. We won our first 2 games of the year. We beat our biggest rivalry, Atkins. I'll take the win in the Rivals Cup over Atkins over 4 wins every year. That's just how much I'm old school, though. I grew up hating Atkins. And they find somebody up the seam right here, number 14. Can we run him down? Catcher side. Showed off some speed. He fumbles out of the end zone. They're going to say he was down before the fumble, which I believe is the correct call. That was Caleb Turek. I know his mother and father. Very athletic family, and always do a good job in the community. And the Tureks,
that's the end of the third quarter.
Love them some sports. And
Pottsville 46.
His mom actually helped my wife get her current job. Gave her a great reference. His mom, Amanda Turek, and my wife have worked together for several years over at Ashuri in Russellville that recently kind of shut down, or they all went to at home. But it's a great family, and he looked good that time. Got down the seam, caught that ball, got finally brought down by catcher side, though. I give catcher side credit. He's not always been the most fleet of foot, but he looked good on that angle that time, running him down. And catcher side, one of the strongest Pirates, really doing a good job. We're at the end of this third period. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back right after this.
Yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3AutoSales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
We're back here at John Needham Stadium as we finally out of the third period. 46-12. We're getting ready for the fourth period to start. Pottsville has the ball down. They actually marked them at the 2. Kenny Ketcherside ran him down to save a touchdown, but it was a great pass play to Turek from number 29, Jaden Harris. So here come the Apaches. We're going to have one man dotted in the back of the backfield, the running back, number 40. They're going to fake it to him. It's a toss. We got a scoop. Can we score? We can't. It is a fumble, though. Was that Hudson Metz that picked it up?
Looked like Baggett.
Yeah, they both look just alike. I couldn't see the number. Yep, you're right. Jacob Baggett, him and Metz kind of have the exact same build almost. And we've got Hudson Metz down on the ground. He looks like a cramp. They're stretching the calf out right now. So that's good news that it wasn't more serious, but definitely looks like a cramp stretch. But there we go. Pirates able to hold right there. We might get a full quarter of the fourth quarter here. Not something we might kind of didn't think we'd see there at half.
Will be a 1st and 10 for the
Thought that mercy rule might get invoked, but good job by your Pirates to hold them. And that's why I play before. That's why you never quit. That's why you never get upset on an interception or a big play and you just kind of, wander around and not really give your 100% effort. You hustle. If you're on a football field and the whistle's not blown, you better be hustling. If not, you should be hustling the next day in practice. And so great job by Kenny Ketcherside never to give up, and that's why. You get a fumble, keep him out of the end zone. Here we go. Pirates have an opportunity to go down and score some more points in this football game. Ketcherside gets the ball on a handoff. Not very many carries, and here he shows off, and he breaks free. He's got an opportunity. Like I said, he's a big old boy fullback top. That number 10, he's made some great plays all night. That's Colby Stevenson. He was the man that ran down Masters and ran down. He took an angle and popped him out of bounds earlier on that first kick return that Masters had. And but Kenny Ketcherside burst through that, Tom. The ball was on the 2-yard line.
At the Apache 10-yard line.
And he gets all the way down to the 10. So, if my math is correct, it's an 82-yard run. There we go. Wyatt Renfro over the right side, gets a couple stiff arms, weaves his way through traffic, and he's in the end zone. Great play, and that's a Rose Drug-Over touchdown for Wyatt Renfro. Set up after the Kenny Ketcherside great defensive play where he ran down. Almost called him his dad's name. Caleb Turek. After he ran him down, Pirates able to get the fumble recovery from Jacob Baggett, and then Kenny Ketcherside goes from the 2-yard line. They had the scoreboard as a 2. We weren't at the 2. I'll have to go back and look. But he rounds it all the way down to the 10. I think we were around a 15 or 20. At least a 70-yard run. Now it's an in-around of Callens. He scored a 2-point conversion on this a few weeks ago. He does it again now. And the Pirates get 20 points on the board.
Conversion is good.
46-20 with 11:35 to go in the first. We'll take a break. We'll be back on
Pottsville 46, Dover 20.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're back here at Pottsville. Pirates close the gap a bit after a great play by Kenny Ketcherside run and a great touchdown run there by Wyatt Renfro as he scored from 10 yards out on 1st and goal at the 10.
Number 3, Landon Metter, kicking off for the Pirates.
Go back and look at the Kenny Ketcherside touchdown. It looks like we were at the 16-yard line.
Will be flagged.
He took off.
Ball goes out of bounds.
which was ended up being a 74-yard run by the fullback tailback combo senior leader Kenny Ketcherside, who comes in about 5'9", 190. He was about 135 as a sophomore. The boy has put on some weight in the weight room, like all these Pirates. I remember last year before our first game, I had I interviewed the coach, Coach Wilcox, and some of the players, and had him give me some stats and information from what it looked like when he first got there. And wow, the numbers.
Number 15, Miller May.
The Dover Pirates have always been tough. They've always been strong. We used to compete year in and year out for the state championship. We won it in 2016. We were state champs in weightlifting, and that had kind of went away. And that was one thing you could hang your hat on at Dover. That was always there, and that had definitely gone away. And the numbers were just mind-boggling. I couldn't believe. It looked like, I'll be honest with you, the numbers look like something you'd see in 7th grade. I think I benched more than half the team when I was 12. And I didn't bench. I'm not saying I was benching much, but I mean the numbers were really low. And from what they've done, they made a big jump in that year and a half or so from when the Tom Cox got here, and they could get really back in the room because of COVID and all that. And then the jump they made this year, I mean, it was super impressive. And we know that's going to make another jump going into next year. So there's a lot of experience being gained out here right now. Even though it doesn't look good on the scoreboard, down 26. There's a lot of experience being gained, and it's going to help. Just like we were saying the same thing last year, and we were saying, it was going to bode well, and we got 2 wins right off the bat. We've struggled since conference play has started, but we have seen positive moments here and there, and this team's continuing to progress. You're seeing the offense. That's going to be a tough play. That might have been forward. Well, it was right in front of us. I think it was a lateral. It definitely wasn't backwards. Eli Jacobs runs them down on the end.
Number 21.
That was tough. That was a play your coach don't want to see, though. You're getting wrapped up and you kind of throw it out of there. Apaches are fortunate that time.
The Pirates will be 3rd and 2.
But, yeah, I mean, you got Gavin Hampton in there right now. Jaden Morris has continued to show up. Matthew Honeycutt. I'm just talking about sophomores right now. You got Jacob Baggett, who's not a sophomore, I don't think. I think he's a junior, but he's another underclassman. A couple guys on the line. One of them making a tackle right there. That's number 60, Updegrove, John Updegrove. He's a junior.
Price on the carry.
Guys are getting valuable experience right now. Gunnar Harmon coming in. He's a sophomore.
At the goal with 36 yards.
Alex Beck checking out. He's just a sophomore. Playing a lot more D-line lately. You've only got 4 seniors on this team. They're letting them play about as much as they can get. That's Ketcherside, Evan Clark, who's playing outside linebacker right now. Eli Jacobs playing lefty in. Oh, did he get his head? I think they're going to call either a horse collar or a face mask. There was a flag. That was Baggett on a tackle.
Eli Atkins on the carry.
It was kind of, from our angle, you couldn't tell. He could have got around the chest area, but he definitely threw the flag. Face mask is what they'll call. That'll
personal
be
foul, face mask.
The bigger variety.
Against Dover.
Call came in from the back judge there.
15-yard penalty. First down for the Apache.
15-yard variety, which if it was a face mask, it was hard for us to see it. It definitely was a violent one. He got a hold of him good and ripped him down. They faked the end around. They're going to throw it out. That's a nice little play to number 5. Oh, that's a peel back. Throw the flag. They will.
And pass complete to number
See who that was. 24. That was Hampton that got lit up. That was a very rough pillback. You can't begin to do that nowadays. I mean, if you even just kind of barely touch them, they'll call it a flag. That one was a decleater.
Yeah, with all the head injuries, you really just don't like to see, the blindside hits there, and it's just.
I agree. And what I do like to see is Gavin Hampton is out there and he's fine. You like seeing the toughness out of that sophomore who's had a touchdown the other day and got open and showed off some footwork.
Yeah.
In the slot. And actually, I don't even remember if it was in a slot. It might have been, I can't remember. It might have been a little bit of a scramble route or something, but he's got some good footwork on him, I've been noticing. I've seen his mom at halftime. I was talking to her about that, but he's got some good footwork on him. He's kind of one of those guys like a Drew Morgan, Edelman, Wes Welker, kind of a phone booth dude that maybe quicker than he is fast, but hard to cover. We're still talking about this pillback here. Flag's laying at the 10.
Personal foul against Pottsville. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Pottsville.
So they're just going to call it a personal foul. I don't know if they're saying he was, what do you call it, defenseless or something,
Yeah.
Unnecessary roughness kind of thing. To me, it was just a pillback. So that's after the face mask. They'll get this one, back them up. He was down at the 10. That's where the foul occurred. But they're going to back him up from the original line of scrimmage.
Way back.
Well, the original line was the 21.
From the 39-yard line.
And they're at the 39 now, so I'm not sure, but we've had a couple weird plays. Coach is out here, Coach Rust, trying to get clarification on what they're doing. He doesn't like where the ball's being spotted. Rightfully so. Dover earlier had a unsportsmanlike on Dover and Pottsville, and they gave us first and go and backed us up 15 yards.
Yeah, that
something weird. I don't even remember. That was crazy.
Didn't add up.
It basically made me quit taking stats at that point, almost. 46-28, 33 to go, and we are dragging out this fourth quarter. Pirates continuing to learn, though, right here, and I like the hard work I've seen or the effort out of catcher side and some others to keep that play going and then bag it, getting that fumble recovery, going down and scoring. You got a sophomore in Wyatt Renfro sticking it in the end zone. See if we can hold these Pottsville Apaches. It's 1st and 10. They give it up on the dive. He's going to be hit immediately. He'll get about a yard.
Number 5, Trip Price on the carry.
Trip Price on the carry. He gets 1 yard. Ball now be at the 38. Eli Jacobs on the tackle. Yeah, they gave him first.
Second down.
Well, yeah, it wasn't 1st and 10. Sorry, it was 1st and eternity. Eternity is going to be a lot longer than that. Preach. All right, we're back at the 38 now. 2nd and about 700. 2nd and Russellville. And he's going to bust through. He's free. Number 5 showed up a couple times. He was the one on the big run when they had the pillback. Trip Price. He's got some wheels on him, and he's got a good build to him as well. He busts free on the dive play. 38-yard touchdown for the Pottsville Apaches. And they're going to get over a half a century, 52-20. I want to say that was a score last year, something really close to that. A lot of wind coming at us. We apologize for that roar and that rip you hear in the mic. Quarterback throws it in the middle. Did he hold on? He does. 2 points good, and that clock will now roll. No, it won't.
Number 34.
Because we got that 2 point ourselves. So they finally get a 2 point after not having one for a while. But it won't be enough as the Apaches are throwing a football. You think they could throw one all the way up here to the top of the press box?
With the wind, you never know.
Yeah.
20.
We've been calling games for 2 years. I ain't got a football. Used to when I go to a game, I always get one just about. Got to have some howitzer arms on these cheerleaders to get one nowadays up here in the presser. 54-20, 7:29 to go. We're going to take a 15-second break. We'll be back right after this.
Of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, and we're back here at Pottsville. We're wind burnt, 54-20. Trying to get this one over with, and we got a muff. Pirates got to get on it. That looks dangerous. Oh, picked up by Drew Masters. He takes it off the right side. He's over to 50 to 45. Now they'll finally catch up to him as he drags defenders down to the 40. Oh, wow. Talk about Johnny on the spot.
Number 22, Drew Masters on the return. Going to mark it at the Pottsville 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, just talking to our Pottsville producer. We're having a little internet issues down there, so I'm going to help them out. 54-20, 7:18 to go. Wow, Drew Masters picks up the ball off the muff, just took off. Calvin Level now in. He makes a good run on first down over the right side.
Calvin Level
showed out on this field last year. I know he'd like another opportunity to throw that football. Right now, they're going into the wind a bit.
Gain of 5.
So we get a shot of our flag right there on the top of the field goal post. It's kind of down there. Now you see it pick up a little bit, blowing directly east to west. This time, you're going to get hit in the backfield. That was catcher side. He'll lose some yardage off his average. I think he's probably over 100. He's really only carried the ball about 5 or 6 times, it seems like. It may be a little better than that. I have to go back and check the stats in the first half, but I know he had a good, hard 15-yard run. I think that was his first or second carry of the game. I think it was his first carry of the game, to be honest.
He started off really strong, had a couple of good runs, and then earlier had that real big one.
It's a pull. Calvin Level. Ooh, chopped down as he tries to do a little bit of a jump cut. Good tackle, and that's number 10. I'll tell you right now.
Brought down by number 10,
Mr. Colby Stevenson and Mr. Trip Price.
Brings up 4th down.
When we got the roster for Pottsville, we don't have their classes, but I'm pretty positive both of those guys are not seniors. They're impressive. And go ahead and throw in a Turek in there as well. Trying to find his number again, number 14. A lot of good young talent on this Pottsville team. Uh-oh. Looks like Gunnar Harmon at right tackle is going to jump off.
I like it. He tried playing it off, looking at his arm.
Looking at his arm, man.
Against Dover.
That's awesome. So, that's smart. Hey, they might have told him.
They didn't. It took him a second to blow the whistle. So.
Like, what? We weren't set. Come on.
Hey, I'm tight end coach. You saw my my catch a couple of weeks ago.
Tackle eligible. Hey, get him back in the shotgun and have some Sebastian Trottola time like the Razorbacks did under Bielema. Threw that 2-point conversion back across the field to the tight end, I want to say it was. That was awesome. Calvin Level at the slot. Ooh, picked. It was almost picked. It was dropped by number 20,
incomplete.
Cooper Boyce.
Broken up by number 20, Cooper Boyce.
It's lucky to still hold on to the football here. 4th and 8. Jaden Morris coming into the game. Landon Metter in the game. Oh, I'm sorry. That was 4th down. Scoreboard had it still 3rd. $5:31 to go. Eli Jacobs still out there. Looks like catcher side's finally done for the night on defense. Evan Clark is in there. One of those 2 of the 4 seniors. Brantley Craig, he's out right now. Jaden Morris is going to come play corner on this side. It's a dive. Oh, it's a fumble, and Jaden Morris gobbles it up. Dover Pirates football right there, and right on the 45-yard line. The Pirates get another opportunity here. See if they can get 26 or 28 on the board. Or 27 if we kick it. Landon Metter, our PAT guy, him and I think Metter does more of the kickoff, and it's Peyton White.
Have we kicked a field goal all year?
Field goal? No. PAT we have early in the year, but we've done a lot of 2 points lately.
We do have flags on the play.
I believe we attempted 1 or 2 early in the year.
I was trying to think earlier who the Pirates field goal kicker was. I wasn't sure.
It's Metter's the kickoff, and Peyton White, number 9, is the
illegal substitution
place kicker on the field goals
against
PATs.
Pottsville.
Usually that's how it's been. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen maybe 1 or 2 PAT attempts. We usually go for 2. I know the first game against Westside we went for 2 every time. It seems like it was around the Atkins week or maybe the Lamar week. I'm thinking Lamar because I remember Metter was hurt, and I was like, who we got kicking? And then I realized that he normally kicks anyways on
number 3,
the extra
Landon
points.
Metter on the carry.
Peyton White I'm talking about. Landon Metter with a nice carry. He gets about 8 yards, maybe 9. Oh, I forgot. There was a flag there. We're talking a lot here as this game winds down. The clock is rolling, 5:02. Telvin Level sets his feet. He hits Sheffield in the hand. Sheffield not able to pull that one in. So he's had a couple of drops as of late. He's made some great catches earlier in the game.
Definitely overall his best game this season.
And Talvin Level looked good that time. He was kind of jumping around with his feet, kind of chopping his feet like a Russell Wilson. You see do that a lot. Donovan McNabb used to be really good at that back in the day. He really set him and threw hard. He throws here. Little comebacker to Matt Crocker. It's completed for a short game. It's going to be a first down. Early legal first down. And they're not running the clock like a mercy roll. They're still stopping it. And that's because it's 34 points. We already talked about this. Like I said, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep this week. I apologize. Metter with the handoff. He weaves his way through a few tacklers. Going to pick up about 2, almost 3 yards on the play.
Number 53, Zach Sanderson in on the stop for the Apaches.
Second and about 8. 2-by-2 formation. Handoff is to Baggett, who was in there at running back. He hasn't played running back in a while. He looked good. A little bit of a cutback that time, and he finishes off the run with a nice hard shoulder down and driving his way forward, getting everything he could that time. He's still at the tailback alongside Talvin Level. Got a 2-by-2 formation. He's going to throw. Throws it behind his intended receiver. He's trying to hit Evan Clark. He's going to bring up 4th and about 5.
Brings up 4th down.
Short 6, long 5 right here. Ball's at the 29. They need to get it down to about the 23 for a first down. Trying to block the wind off these mics. Level back to throw. He's got a man wide open. That's Evan Clark, who throws down and catches it for a Rose Drug Dover touchdown for your Pirates. Evan Clark broke free. Looked like we were running 4 verticals, and he was wide open. Nice 29-yard touchdown completion on 4th down. here we go. 2-point conversion, trying to put 28 on the board. Level, the pass. He's got an inside-outside play, and that's Matt Crocker who goes up and gets it. Great pass from Level, and an even better catch from Crocker that time. He went up and caught it at the high point. Good job, 54-28. Back-to-back seasons, your Dover Pirates, other than, we'll say in conference, because Westside, they had a night, but other than Westside in conference, Pottsville's been Dover's done the best job offensively against these Apaches both years. 3:21 to go. We'll take a 15-second break. We'll be back on ASN.
See me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
Back here at Pottsville, 3:21 to go. 54-28. What do you think, Blake Garrett? You think the Pirates can get the ball back here and get 30-something points on the board? Their most since it already is their most since Johnson County West Side.
If the Pirates are able to get 3 stops fairly
this
quickly,
ball's going to hit the ground. Either that or just give up a touchdown and get it back. That's another way to get 30-something.
That is also true.
On the return.
Tyler Davis on a return. Did a pretty good job that time getting what he could out of it after that ball hit the ground. 3:17. See if these Pirates can get a stop. Who all we got out here? Number 88 in the game. And that is Hayden. See my roster here. Hayden Harrison, sophomore. Called his name a few times this year. See who else we got out there. 53 in the game on the line. That is sophomore Alex Hogan. Seen him play a few times this year. He's made some tackles. Matthew Honeycutt goes in. A good pop. Honeycutt coming from the side, but he kind of got brushed off of a block as well. He slips pile. Got 58 playing a little bit of maybe middle linebacker. 58 is sophomore Sam Moser. That's who made the tackle.
Brings up second down.
Number 50 in there as well. That is sophomore Caden Gunner. I mean, we got a bunch of sophomores out there at the moment. Jaden Morris, Harrison, all those I just named. Caden Gunner, Hogan, dive play. Does a good job on the back end of it, falling forward. It's going to be close to a first down. They're going to go ahead and credit it as a first down. 54-28 with 2:29 and counting to go. Pirates trying to get the ball back. Looks like Upton Grove going to the sideline, checking out a play. 63's in. That is our Hunter Sanders, who got Player of the Week at Haskell earlier this season. Coming in as a sophomore, making some big tackles in that game. Saved a big run on one play. This Pirate team is so young. Folks, stay behind your Pirates. Stay with them. Good things are coming. They're going to be even better, much better than they are this year, next season.
On the carry.
And I can't wait to see the numbers increase as these sophomores spend a whole year at that 6 o'clock club with Coach Cox, get bigger.
Oh, yeah, another year in the weight room, another off season. It's going to do nothing but help these Pirates out and give them the ability to get stronger, bigger, and faster. And you know, it goes along with all this experience they've gotten all year. They're really shaping up to have a big difference next year.
Got Turek on the outside here. We got to watch him on the second one in case they decide to throw it. They're going to give an in around to 24. He gets right body tackle. He's outside. He gets tripped up. Like trying to see the numbers at 34. Stuck an arm out and tripped him up. Might have been 24. No, it was 24. It's Gavin Hampton.
First down for
Good job by Hampton.
Want to mark it at the 26-yard line.
He saved a touchdown right there, more than likely. Like I said earlier, Hampton took that big pop, stayed out there. Those are the kind of guys you want. You're going to work around. Showing off the toughness, not scared. Another handoff on the dive. They're getting some yards. They're gashing us a little bit.
Cobb on the carry.
A lot of young players on both sides of the football right now. 36 seconds left. That should be the last play of the game. 54-28. And that is going to be the final as Coach Rust and the Pottsville Apaches take off the headsets. Pirates come in here and have their best offensive game against a conference foe this season, but not near enough as the Apaches are victorious. We're going to name our player of the game after a quick break. We'll be back to wrap it up here from Pottsville right after this.
End of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, your final score, Pottsville 54.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
All right, we're back here from atop the press box here at John Needham Stadium in Pottsville as your Dover Pirates fall 54-28 to the Pottsville Apaches. Saw some good positive things happen for Dover tonight as the passing game continues to evolve. And we've got a Tyson, you get entered in as an opportunity to win the Tyson Player of the Week, but our sponsorless game of the week here at Dover for the Arkansas Sports Network is Colton Sheffield, who had a great night going up, adjusting his body, caught 2 or 3 passes that were a little bit behind him. He scored the first touchdown, the only touchdown the Pirates had in that first half, running down the middle of the end zone, adjusted his body, snagged that ball and brought it in, and had himself a very good night. He is a junior, has a lot of speed. He was one of the guys with Wyatt Renfro and Talvin Level that almost won the quarterback job in the fall camp and preseason camp there, and he's continuing to look better and better every week. We've talked about him starting to show up late in games and the passing game, and he showed up all night tonight. So Colton Sheffield gets our player of the game, and he'll be entered in with an opportunity to win the Tyson Player of the Week along with Pottsville's Player of the Game, whoever our ASN broadcasts and Pottsville names, and of course Dardanelle having a big game over at Dardanelle tonight in Yale County. So we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We're going to call it a night here from Pottsville. For myself, Jaran Miller, for my color man, Blake Garrett, color and camera operator, and the man behind all the buttons, gets us in and out of these breaks, throws up the beautiful graphics, Mr. Aaron the Wizard Powers. Good night, guys. We'll see you next week at Dover as the Pirates take on the Clinton Yellow Jackets.